Hello. Hi. I hope you can hear me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Intimate Cello. Let me make sure that I'm live everywhere. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm just here by myself. Well, welcome to Intimate Cello live stream number. I always mess this up. This is live stream mental illusions, very appropriately themed for today. Intimate Cello is a wonderful platform where I get to enjoy so much of everything that I experience in life through the cello, through improvisation, through the ability to have an audience, through the ability to tap into that which is coming through, that which is being channeled right here today. And today I'm going to make an effort to check out everything that's turn mic volume up, for example. Very good. Okay. So, how does this sound? Is this any better? Is the microphone better? So, I just want to say thank you for this moment, for this experience, for this life, for this body, for this inner knowing, for this celebration, for the ability to say thank you. Today we're going to tap into mental illusions and how they get expressed through us. How do we deal with it? What does it mean? And when do we get to take our powers back in order to really look at the complexity of life and understand who we are, dare to ask the questions. So Intimate Cello is a platform for any intuitive adult. It's an emerging archetype that exists on the planet right now that wants to tap into sovereignty, that wants to celebrate the power of the human spirit. And there is a spiritual evolution happening right now on the planet that cannot be it's undeniable. It's just so powerful. If you're out and about and you're day to day, I'm sure that that conversation comes up, and noticing the shift of consciousness that we're experiencing on the planet. And so Intimate Cello is intended to channel all of the beautiful, available, powerful energy that we're being activated with right now on the planet. It is spoken of in many spiritual circles and old cultures, all the beautiful teachings that coming from the natives, that are coming from the thought leaders and the how do you call them? All of the truth speakers and the truth, those who are really given the truth to be shared with, no matter what, so that no one can mess with the truth. There are quite a few of those cultures here on the planet that have that power, that have that light, that have that ability to enlighten us with this time we're living in right now and the significance of it and why everything is showing up to be observed the way it is for each and every individual. And so the intention of today is to come into presence with one another from the space of gratitude for our beautiful presence on earth in a time such as this. And I am just so in awe of the opportunity that's basically I manifested, but it's not I that is the conditioned, it's the higher self, the connection to the divine. And that's why these type of conversations are showing up more and more. And we are being asked to not be afraid to be a channel so that we can speak the truth and that we can help one another to tap into who we really are, so we don't have to keep recycling over and over in this reality. But we'll get into that a little bit later. It's just going to be flowing. This is just the intro part for the sound bath. And so we're tuning the cello to A432 hertz, which is 8 hertz lower than the normal tuning system, the universal A that's been created in 1939, I believe. That's when it was decided to officially be the universal A. And in many, many studies, we are seeing and we can observe how the frequency that we are now listening to in the radio, that we are now being asked to record in and to produce music in and to, you know, register it and all that, like everything that has to do with the process of publishing music and releasing music and performing, etc., in all styles of music. There was a decision made that everything was going to be tuned into 440, A440. And right in the middle of the piano, that A is normally, these days, tuned to A440, but it used to be tuned to A432 hertz, which is aligned with the vibration of Earth. And so there is a question here, why are we asked to play in a frequency that's not aligned with the vibration of the Earth? And from all of the research, it's showing to activate a part of us that's not who we are. It's a false sense of who we are. So today we're going to tap into who we really are through this intention of presence. This is all improvised. And for those of you who know me, who have been joining me on my performances, I never know who's here, but I'm always just feeling the love, and I'm feeling the intention for connection and the intention for presence, and I'm feeling so much support, and I'm feeling a lot of gratitude. So that's what I'm taking in when I improvise. And so the first piece we're going to step into right now is going to be dedicated for this theme. And it's going to be the intro. We can step into a space of intention for presence and connection. I invite you to close your eyes wherever you are. If you're seated somewhere comfortably, you like to close, turn off your lights, maybe just get into a cozy space where you can go into your bubble. And I invite you to listen to the music with headphones. That will definitely help you to be in that bubble. And that bubble is basically, it exists in the quantum field. And we are there together in that bubble. And together we can co-create and move mountains. We are so powerful when we work together. So tapping into this space is inviting us to contemplate on our co-creative powers. What is this beautiful planet looks like to you when we activate our co-creative powers? And a side note would be, where do the mental illusions come into place when we're not there where we wish to be? Wow. How you're all doing? Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sorry, couldn't really see very well. So, I don't know where you are in the world right now, but where I am, the degrees in Fahrenheit right now are 99, and it's already 7:20 p.m. This is a very hot day, and we're here in a moment of presence together, experiencing intention of co-creation. So if you're feeling called to type anything in the comments of what you're learning right now, what is coming up for you as a result of being in this space? And whatever it is that you're tapping into in that inner knowing, I want to invite you to consider consciousness as a collective tool. We each one of us are tapped in on our own, but we also have the power of igniting one another, because essentially we're really all the same in a way. We're all connected. But the journey to see that, obviously, is a beautiful individual journey, yet we do have the ability to affect one another. So this invitation right here, right now, with Intimate Cello, is for us together to come to a place where we dare to dream together, and we dare to ask for what we want. And I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, as within, so without. I see how miracles are really starting from within. And then when you see that, when you really feel that, like, you know this to be true, then there's an opportunity to affect miraculously others. What is the miracle that you want to create on earth? Let's start from that. Maybe you can write that down in your journal or share here in the comments. Share, dare to share. This is a very exposed art, and we're really encouraging one another in the space of sharing space together as we're in this experience to dare to encourage one another to be that daring spirit that knows what it's here for. So we're going to go into the next two pieces. They're going to be played back to back. And the intention of doing that is to give you more time to anchor into what you're experiencing, what is coming for you. So you'll have more time to stay in that state, because we're going somewhere together in presence. I most certainly am, because it is very intense, the intention for presence. And it's quite trippy, to be honest. So I want to invite you to join my trip as you're receiving the music as the soundtrack for your life. This is the reciprocal gift of Intimate Cello. We're sharing space together, so I'm receiving your energy, whatever you're intending to transmit to me about you, an intimate share about who you are and what is it that you're calling for. Share that with me in the airwaves, in the psychic highways, in the quantum field. Share that with me, and I will pick it up and I will share it back as what I'm feeling from all of it. what is coming from me to share and channel to you. So we're going to go into the same space. Please close your eyes and come back within and enjoy the journey. everybody. Oh, great. I'm so happy. Bob, you're feeling nurtured. Oh. Oh, thank you so much. There's so many people here that I'm just so grateful for. Hi, Janeki. Oh my God. It's so lovely that you're here. Oh my goodness. I am so excited, and Juan is here with us. Bob. Oh my goodness. And there's more people. I just can't see all the names. Well, I'm sure you could see how much I was sweating. Whew, it was pretty hot. So, as we are in the stages of between the pieces, when we're coming back to the body, we're coming back into this moment, right? We go into the quantum field and we come back, and there's this powerful experience, at least from me, because it is so intense with intention for presence that I'm like, wow. I'm not even really, there's no I there. It just totally dissolves, and there's just observation and gratitude and so much. I'm just in awe of this art. I'm in awe of what's coming through, because these are pieces I never played before, and I'll never play again. They just come through. They're released like the same, like the Sen mandalas are offered to the world as an offering of the message of impermanence. You know, the Tibetan monks, they offer these amazing sacred art with the intention for presence, because they have to be so present when they watch these colored sand falling exactly where it's supposed to. It is all very, very precise, extremely precise, and they practice this from very young age. That and the ability to open the chords all below what we're normally able to. I am not able to, but sometimes the cello reminds me of that low vibration. Anyways, but I wanted to share this. The Tibetan culture has inspired me greatly, and so I feel like this is an expression of that inspiration, where I get to offer an art that offers the message of impermanence, and how can we help one another to embrace this amazing radical journey we're on in this body, which is not who we are. We get so filled with the illusion that we are the body, that we are where we are born, our age, our sex, our nationality, our political view, but we're none of that. In fact, that is a total destruction, and it helps us to be deluded of who we actually are, because our true expression is free, is actually higher than all identification. And so with intimate cello comes to quote unquote proof that's possible, because it's not about perfection, it's about quality of presence, and it's a devotional presence in essence, which I believe that if we inspire one another to be this devotedly present, we'll be able to move mountains together, no question. Anyone that you're co-creating with, you can create miraculous things. So this is a very empowering art, and it's offered in endless of ways, because intimacy can be created between two, and it can be created within the crowd. Even the crowd can become intimate when we can look into each other and really see one another. And this is a very exposed art. So the audience, whether it's online, whether it's live, whether it's in a room with just two of us, where I'm just playing for you. This art is celebrated in so many ways, and it's encouraging it's encouraging us to remember our powers, and how when we empower others, we empower ourselves. So use that as the juice for your inspiration with this art. And I'm calling for collaborators, on anyone who sees the value of this art, to please come forward and share with me if you have an intention to create something together, and we can take this to the next level. It starts with your own experiencing that for yourself. And obviously you're experiencing right here, and this is why this is such a great offering for me to do a live stream. Because this is, in a nutshell, this is it. It's always celebrating the moment itself. It's always about channeling in the moment. There's no planning. There's only one thing when I do live streams or certain performances may have a theme. As you can see today, the theme is mental illusions. But it's really encompassing every aspect of life, because it's activating our right brain, which is connecting us to infinity, to the cosmos, to the mystery of life, to that which we are learning about, So, so it's really quite the pleasure for me to be facilitating this, because I find that the message of this art is what I'm here to do. I never resonated with something so much like this, and so I'm just expressing a lot of gratitude. And I think sometimes that I'm still new to this level of a gratitude, but I really see that we are in a time where everything is fastening, everything's happening faster. And so if you have these powerful thoughts, you can move so many mountains with this knowing, with this inner knowing, especially when you relate with other people this way and you inspire them to bring their vibration higher. So, this is an art with the intention of uplifting our vibrations. So we're going to move into the next two pieces. Let me see who else is sharing. Hi, LB. How wonderful. Oh, my God. Terry's here. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to have this incredible audience. Wow. What a celebration. There's so much power in presence. It's just incredible. I want to tap into the next two pieces. These might be the last two pieces because we have about 36 more minutes. So these experiences, intimate cello experiences, whether you call them a live stream, a sound bath, and performance, a sound journey, whichever way you like to call it, truly what it is it's an internal experience. Excuse me. And it's usually 90 minutes because that is what I found to be the amount of time that I believe that takes to really dive into what this is. And so some of you are, you returning here to witness more live streams, so you must have some recollection of an internal experience already, which is wonderful. And I'm just so excited to be doing what I really want to do. And I never felt so excited about my life, honestly. So I'm just so grateful to share this space with you and to witness all that this is and all that this can give and more. So this is one hell of a journey for me. So thank you for being here with me, experiencing this. We're going to go back in for the next two pieces. So I invite you to go within, to step into your beautiful being, into the magic that you are feeling within you. So much magic within us. If you feel called to journal during those pieces, please do so. I find myself sometimes very grateful to remember the downloads that I receive during these experiences. Wow. Whew, how are you all doing? So as you can see, it's really hot here. I'm just like, whew. There's a lot of cleansing that's happening during this performance on a mental level, emotional level, spiritual level, on all levels, and physical, obviously. And I'm so excited that there's so many people here with us. And let me see, Angela and John, and oh my God, so many lovely spirits that are present right here with us. I'm so grateful for all of you for being here, for experiencing this art together. We are stronger. And so we meet in this quantum field, and we come with the intention for presence and connection. And out of this intention, we can grow in infinite ways, and we can actually inspire those around us when we are tapping into this powerful space within us. As 432 hertz, which is what the cello is tuned to, is that beautiful vibration that resonates with the earth, and it connects us with the right brain and with our ability to connect to the cosmos and to our inner standing, into our intuition, into our inner knowing, into our inner authority, into our sovereignty. These are powerful, powerful words that all describe the power of the right brain. So this art celebrates the right brain. It's entirely improvised, which is a right brain art because we're creating in the moment. And we love 432 hertz because it activates the right brain. So it's just so much juice and so much intention for activation. And so it's calling for everyone to tap in and let's create events together where we get to touch our beloveds, figuratively, obviously, or not, but we get to offer our beloveds in whatever capacity that's meant to be, whether it's in a setting of a party, or if it's just a couple, or if it's just you and your inner beloved. You know, you want to connect. So let's create these events together. You can connect with me on the ruticelli.com. In fact, that is the best way to find everything I do. You can see my performances, my upcoming performances, where they're being held. In fact, I have 2 powerful healing ceremonies coming up here in the Sonoma County area. The first one is in San Anselmo, which is further south by Marine, and we're going to have a water temple sound journey healing ceremony, or sound bath. And this is it's going to be during the full moon on September 10th. The information is on my website. If you're going into the links, if you're looking through the section that's got all my links, you will see the very, very first is my performances in California. You can also find me on Instagram under Ruticelli. On the bio, you will see like a multi-purpose link of everything you need to know of the music that I'm releasing constantly, in both in 432 hertz and previous publications in 440. You can find on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. In fact, I have released under Ruticelli, under Intimate Cello, under Into the Frequency, and under Fern and Celli. And you can see all of these beautiful collaborations on my YouTube channel, which you're welcome to subscribe to. And also, if you are on the Linktree page with all the links, you'll see how to join my community, my online community, where I get to share some private events that I don't advertise online. We have an event on the 17th of September. You can find out if you join my email list. And I will be performing in, you can find me sometimes by Oliver's, which is one of the most humbling experience for me as a musician, to intend for presence with everyone that is there, whether they are really standing to listen or they're just hearing me for a little bit. There's always the intention for presence with everyone, and there's so much appreciation for that. There's just presence is one of those gifts that is probably the best gift to give to another, is to be 100% present with them. So this is, I believe, what the value of intimate cello is. It gives you that experience and it helps you to pay it forward. So I invite you to tap into this magic, and I'm so grateful that you've all been here with me on this live stream. And thank you for everyone who's currently present here. I know that many people will watch this later, but for those of you who were here live with me, I so thank you, and I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so happy that you're here with me, that I got to tap into your beautiful soul and to feel you in the quantum field. So for anyone who wants to join me in 2 weeks' time, it's going to be the 19th of September. We're going to have our next live stream, and all the information for that will be announced within a week. So I'm excited to share that with you. Meanwhile, check out the links that I shared, ruticelli.com, or on my Instagram page on the bio. You'll see multi-purpose link with everything, and how you can get in touch with me, how you can hire me for any kind of events, any kind of intentional connection of co-creationship. So thank you so much for being here with me. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. Bye.